Greetings, YouTube. As promised, I am back with more Southern Pacific passenger cars. So I guess we'll start at this end. We have an observation car, a coach, another coach, another coach. This is another coach. It's slightly different. These are Bud cars, and this is a Pullman. You can see that the trucks are different, and the roof is different too. And then we have the RPO car. And of course the locomotives that I unboxed in a previous video. So I did the interior modifications like I showed in the last video. They have lights and people. I have not, however, put any of the grab irons on. I started doing them, but it's so much work. It was just taking forever, so I will eventually get around to doing that, but it was... yikes, it's just a job, drilling all those tiny little holes. Yeah. And I also have not put any of the water slide numbers on. I'm not having any luck with those. I put it in the water, and by the time it releases off of the paper backing, the thing just disintegrates. So I don't know what. I've tried all kinds of different things. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I'm thinking that maybe the decals are just really old, and that's why they're not any good anymore. So yeah, no numbers and no grab irons for most of them. So I wanted to show how I've started making the connections here to these two tabs. Now, whatever this metal is, it's difficult to solder to that, and I think that anytime I got close to soldering to that, I was melting this plastic right here. So what I did was I just took a piece of solid wire to run from the circuit board over here, and I just wrapped the solid wire around there a couple times, and then I crunched it down really well on there with the needle nose pliers, and that seems to be making a very solid connection. And if I ever needed to, I could pull that off there fairly easily. Okay, let's get it fired up here and we'll take it for a run. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. I've got my eye on, as you can see, it fits easily here on the passenger siding, and there's enough room for at least one more car. So I've got my eye on a baggage dormitory car to go right here between these two. I'm also trying to come up with some way I can close couple these a little better. I just don't like this huge gap between the cars. So I'll let you know if I come up with something clever for that. So stay tuned to the channel for more passenger car action. I have these IHC cars here I'm going to be working on next thing up. So we will be going from high end to not so high end. But I have interior kits for these, and we'll put lights in them and make them look significantly better than they are right now. I've also got a decoder install I'm working on, so hopefully that will be coming up soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.